to annoyed me before, it didn't trigger me. And I'm like, okay, this is pretty dang cool. I mean, this is now it's becoming a game changer. I also noticed, like, within the first month that my migraines, which were consistently 3 to 4 a week, which I was probably only getting maybe one migraine a week, was probably the best benefit that I could have had after a month. I was like, I'm on this stuff for life, you know. And I would say my migraines are down to like once every 2 weeks to 3 weeks, you know. And that's when I have a glass of wine. So now I'm not even drinking wine. I'm just like, you know, keeping my life pretty pure and clean, because it's really nice to be migraine-free. So it's for yourself. And my mom, you know, was pretty sick with COPD. She smoked cigarettes for 45 years of her life. And she was miserable. She was looking everywhere for, you know, answers. And I was like, well, you know, I didn't know it was going to, you know, help her with her COPD, but I was like, you know, try this out for a couple months. And she noticed all the initial benefits of energy, and, you know, she kept taking it. Her skin was so much softer, or, you know, I mean, the hair started growing faster. The gray hair, you know, I used to have little wisps of gray, just bleep, gone. I don't know where that went. You know, it's just stopped growing, really. Anyway, so mom, this is about month 4. So when she was off oxygen, sitting, she was at 88% oxygen levels. So she's like, Shawn, I mean, I kind of spaced out using my oxygen for the last 2 days. And I was like, well, and she put the oximeter on her finger, and it said 97%. That tells me that when you activate your own pluripotent stem cells, that they're going in there and taking diseased tissue and making it new again. I'm like 8 months into using the X39, still working on the slope. I got bit by a horse. Like, my knuckle, like, she bit it right on my knuckle. I think if it would have been on my tip, I would have been bitten off. And anyway, you know, it's like a bumpy little knuckle. Well, I started getting this little bump on the front of my knuckle, and I ended up talking to a PA, a physician's assistant on the slope, and he's like, oh, that's an aneurysm, Shawn. And so I put a used patch on that bump on my hand, that of the blood clot, and within 10 days it disappeared. It was gone.